into his princehood, into his royalty, into his destiny, in order for them to be taken care of in their old age. They did not know that. Joseph had to go ahead of them, as Abba Yahweh was using Joseph to go ahead of them to prepare the way for the entire earth. It wasn't just for Joseph, or it wasn't just for Jacob's children. It wasn't just for Egypt, it was for the entire world, because everybody was coming from the four corners of the earth in order to try and buy grain, buy water, buy whatever produce they could in order to sustain themselves, in order to stay alive while they were in the earth. So children, how does this apply to you today? Many of you may feel like the black sheep in the family. Many of you may feel like the outcast. Many of you may feel as if though the people in your family have rejected you, dejected you, and treated you like you're less than. But Abba Yahweh is using that situation. You can't see it now, but Abba Yahweh has already stared and is allowing all of that in order to break and to mold you, to remend you according to his perfect image. You see, sometimes children, pain and suffering brings about greatness. No pain, no gain. Have you ever heard that phrase before? No pain, no gain. Struggle now and be a winner the rest of your life. Yeah. There's something about going through the motions, going through the processes. And processes are never, ever, ever easy, children. There's nothing easy about a process. There's nothing easy about a pearl becoming a pearl, an oyster turning into a pearl, or creating a pearl. It's a very rigorous, rough, and a very long process. And it's step by step by step, little tiny steps that accumulate and accumulate and accumulate until you get to the final result. Likewise with us. Each and every day what we go through is supposed to be a learning experience. We are supposed to be applying knowledge and wisdom to the things that we're going through. And if we're going through the same thing over and over and over again, it means that Abba Yahweh is not finished with us as yet. It means that Abba Yahweh is not finished with the situation or the circumstance. It may be a situation where the people that we are around are the ones that are making it very chaotic for us. But Abba Yahweh is still working on that situation, because you're supposed to be the priest in your home. You're supposed to be the prince in your home, the queen in your home. I don't like using that word queen, but you're supposed to be the king and the priest in your home. Okay, that is what Abba Yahweh has made us, kings and priests of our home, in order for us to come forth and to bring others. So you see, just like how Joseph was used to deliver, to bring deliverance to his entire family and the entire world, Abba Yahweh is using your pain, just like he used Joseph's pain. He's using your pain in order to bring deliverance in your bloodline, and you don't realize it, because you're not looking at it through spiritual lens. You're looking at it through your carnality and through your flesh. And that is why you can't grasp what's going on. That's why you can't connect to the situation. That's why it's not advantageous for you. You just want out of it. No, children, stick it out. Stick it out. Rise above it. Learn to bloom where you're planted. Allow the Holy Spirit to fill you up on the inside, to build you up, and to use these situations as stepping stones to catapult you to higher heights and deeper depths in Him, and to prepare you for your next level and the next thing, and for whatever it is that is going to happen for the next generation coming behind you. It probably is for your children. It's probably for your nieces and your nephews. It's probably for your parents. You do not know, through your situation, through your suffering, through your sickness, through your disease, through your lack of finances. You don't know what is happening through your situation, that Abba Yahweh is using that to bring deliverance in your bloodline, children. There's so many demonic realms that are happening around us now. There are so many different impartations that has happened along the way, as we've come along the way, that unawares to us, okay? Because no one can constantly monitor what's happening in your bloodline. But Abba Yahweh has made a way. He already knows what the evil people are doing, and he already knows what has to happen with us in order for us to affect the world. When Yahushua HaMashiach was here, did he deserve the things that he was going through? Was he sinning? Why did he have to pay the penalty? He was a perfect sacrifice. But why is it that even though he didn't commit any of these sins, he had to be the one to pay for them? And he paid gravely for all of them children. He paid a very high price for them. Because Abba Yahweh chose him to be our deliverer. Abba Yahweh chose him to be our emancipator. So he was a perfect sacrifice. He who had no sin became sin. Okay, he died for us even when we were not ready for him to die for us. Even when we hated him, even when we tried to kill him, he still died for us. And he also got the keys to hell, death, and the grave. And he has led captivity from captivity to captivity. Okay, he has led everybody out of captivity. The ones that were in captivity, he has released them. He's broken the bars asunder, children. He's released those who were in captivity, those who were in bondage. That's what Abba Yahweh has done for us. He has set us free, has liberated us. And he who is set free is free indeed. And for this reason, now we are free. So since Abba Yahweh has done all of this for us, children, we now have the power. We now are able to move forward and in the new palace, because it's a new palace, everything is changing. It's not the old palace. It's not like how things were used to be, okay? The palace that we're going to know, children, is a new palace, okay? It's a palace of restoration, a palace of new things, a palace of turnarounds. And that is what our topic is today. The new palace, where we are going, our new beginning. Abba Yahweh is taking us from one stage to another stage. And that's why the earth is going through such a rough time right now. Because it's breaking forth and breaking free. And it's a process. It's a breaking process. And when things break, it hurts. Yes, children, it hurts. So we're moving forward, pushing forward, children. And Abba Yahweh is doing all of this for us. And we are so grateful. So grateful. So it speaks here. Because Joseph held out, he didn't do anything to deserve a lot of all the things that he went through. But he was faithful. He was genuine. He was honest. And he yielded himself to the will of the Most High God. He humbled himself under the mighty hand of the Most High God. And he knew. Abba Yahweh showed him every step of the way. This is what's going to happen. Abba Yahweh gave him dreams and visions. Just like how he gives you dreams and visions. Just like how he sends you messages. Okay? You have an idea. You may not know the full effects and the full outcome. But our Yahweh has already given you hints along the way what the future holds and what is purposed, what the possibilities are. And it's going to be up to you whether you want those or not, children. Because if you stand and say, you know what, I just can't be bothered with this anymore, it's not going to happen. And there's so many people on the opposite side of your obedience that are waiting on you. So you have to push forward in these rough times. You have to overcome. And when you do overcome, that's when you become eligible to liberate others. We can't set others free if we have not learned to free ourselves from the mental slavery, from what we're going through, from the depression, from all of the things that we're encountering. We have to first learn how to overcome them with the power of the Most High God that is invested inside of us, with all of the things that He's placed inside of us in order to be prosperous. And when we learn to do that as ambassadors, then we are able to help others. You know, it says that when a seed dies, when a kernel dies, it goes into the ground and it dies. This is what the word says. When a kernel goes into the